Is this new?
What, Gucci? You know what Gucci means?
I know the designer Gucci. I don't know what the other Gucci means. What does it mean?
Do you know Gucci Mane? You know who Gucci Mane is?
No. Who is Gucci Mane? Is that like a rapper? Hello, Incredible One. I am Darnyelle Jervey, and I am so excited to welcome you to another episode of Incredible Factor TV. Now, if you ask me, this is the place you must be if you want to learn how to grow your business, period. Now, every once in a while, in a month, instead of taking a question from someone in our community, we take a question from our creative director, Blake. And Blake is up. So what do you have for me this week?
Darnyelle! I know we talk a lot about fear, but how important is failure when overcoming fears?
Okay, so great question.
Or even in a journey.
So failure, so I'm going to answer this question two ways. So failure in and of itself is the reason why fear exists for most people. Because fear is either behind you, meaning it's in the past, or it's in front of you, meaning it's in your future. It's never in the present. So 9 times out of 10, if a person is faced with a new opportunity to do something that looks familiar to something they tried before and failed at, it's going to produce fear for them. So when it comes to getting beyond fear, you have to realize that failure is really just feedback. And what I mean by that is, if it didn't kill you, there's an opportunity to learn something from it, tweak it so that the next time you try, it actually goes better for you. And I want you to think about some of the most amazing people that inspire you every single day have experienced quote unquote failure, yet they are still the inspirations that they are. Like, I think about Tyler Perry. Like, Tyler Perry's story has always inspired me. And I think about the fact that, he was going and it wasn't working. And then, he did it again, even though he didn't want to do it again. Talk about fear, right? He didn't want to do it again because of the failure he had the first time he tried it. But he did it, and this time there was a line around the corner, and the rest is history. Or, Oprah and some of the failures that she's experienced that brought her here, and you name it, Steve Harvey. Like, there's tons of people who have been through quote unquote failure, but they found a way to turn those failure moments into feedback moments so that they could use them to go to the next level, to try it again, and to do it better. Even myself in my own life, I've definitely experienced my fair share of failure, quote unquote failure, but I realized that it's all working for my good, and it's all been designed to get me to the place where I am today. So if fear, because you failed in the past, is really creating a problem for you and preventing you from taking the next step and taking the next action, here's what I recommend that you do. Number one, I want you to isolate the thing that is causing the fear. So get really, really clear about what it is that is producing this fear reaction for you. And then once you get really, really clear about what it is, then I want you to validate it. Like, is this fear legitimate? Is it true? In this moment, is it true that this is a possibility for you? What you're going to find, I'm almost sure, is that it isn't true. Because if you take the past out and prevent the future from jumping in, there is no fear, right? And if you stand flat-footed and confident in this very present with what you know to be true, it will give you the confidence and the courage to push through that fear and to take the action. Remember what you went through before, but remember what you need to do differently. So one of the things that I always recommend is that whenever you experience a quote-unquote failure, you take a few minutes and you dissect it, and you write down, what did I do well? What did I do wrong? What will I do differently the next time? Let me repeat that. What did I do well? What did I do wrong? What will I do differently the next time? So that you can evaluate it and use it to make the next time better. You're definitely going to want to join me for the after party that goes down on the blog, because I'm going to share some more insight into failure and how you really can turn failure into feedback so that the fear subsides and you can take the actions you need to take to get whatever it is that you want in your life. But now I want to hear from you. What's your 2 cents? How do you feel about failure and fear and blah, blah, blah? You know, what have you had to work through and overcome, and how do you use it to prevent yourself from stopping yourself from taking the actions that you should take as you continue to progress forward? If you enjoyed this episode, do yourself a favor and subscribe. You can do it right here by hitting the subscribe key. Then go ahead, use social media to share it with your friends, fans, and followers. And if you know that this year is the year that you really position your business to be profitable and you grow your business no matter what, I can help you. And it all starts when you get your hands on our free audio CD, The 7 Critical Mistakes that even smart entrepreneurs must avoid for clients, connection, and cash flow. This CD is the bee's knees, and you need it because it is designed with many of the failures that I experienced very early in my business building process, and it's led me to the success that I get to enjoy today. Now, I'm excited about any time I get an opportunity to talk about fear and failure, so make sure you join me for the after party. This has been Darnyelle Jervey from Incredible Factor TV saying, be better, be stronger, and more than anything, be incredible. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care.